NFL free agency is heating up, folks. Welcome into the Chiefs Report by Chat Sports. I am Harrison Graham. Lots of moves around the Chiefs have started to happen, so we're going to get you caught up on all of it, including the breaking news of Kansas City signing Jawaan Taylor to be their new left tackle. More on that, and of course, what that means for Orlando Brown. It means that they're going to move on, apparently. Also, good for Andrew Wylie. He gets a nice little contract with Washington. We will cover that as well. Subscribe to the channel. This is why you tap in and turn on notifications. More Chiefs coverage every single day, several videos throughout NFL free agency. So let's get to, dare I say, the biggest surprise signing of free agency so far, and that is Jawann Taylor getting a 4-year, $80 million contract to come from Jacksonville to Kansas City. And a couple of things here. Number one, he has played strictly right tackle in the NFL. They're going to make him their left tackle, and he's kind of got a mixed bag as a player. Now, he's an excellent pass blocker. He was the best pass-blocking free agent offensive tackle available, graded out as a 76.4 per Pro Football Focus, gave up 5 sacks last year. Struggled as a run blocker. The scheme is similar, so hopefully he can improve in that regard, but obviously the priority for Brett Veach and Andy Reid and this football team is to protect Patrick Mahomes, and clearly they think Jawaan Taylor can do that at a very, very high level. Otherwise, you're not giving him 4 years, $80 million with $60 million guaranteed. I mean, that makes him like the 4th highest paid tackle in football. I mean, that is a bag for Jawaan Taylor, who had a nice year this year. Again, struggled as a run blocker, but he had a really good season protecting Trevor Lawrence. Grade the Jawaan Taylor signing, A, B, C, D, or F. Get your red pen out and draw up a letter grade. I think it is an overpay, to be honest. There is risk involved, but I trust Brett Veach. I'll go B-. I'm shocked it's turned out this way. Give me your letter grades in there down in the comments. I do think he's a better pure pass blocker than Orlando Brown. He knows this scheme, so in terms of when the Chiefs throw the football, he should be a natural fit. But again, he's going from right to left tackle. That's not just a seamless transition. Clearly the Chiefs think he can do it, so that is fascinating to say the least. Let's talk more on the offensive line. A lot of O-line discussion here. Andrew Wylie gets a 3 years, $24 million contract with the Commanders, which really falls right in line with the type of contract I thought he'd get. I thought he would get a multi-year, $6 to $9 million contract. He's right in that window, $8 million. So I think you look at the Chiefs' offensive line now with Wylie exiting and Jawaan Taylor signed to play left tackle. This is probably your week 1 starting offensive line. Jawaan Taylor at left tackle, who just got $80 million. Joe Thuney, Creed Humphrey, Trey Smith in the middle. Really good interior offensive line. And then Lucas Niang at right tackle. I think if you played a game tomorrow, he would start. There was also a report that the Chiefs like Lucas Niang and think he could be the long-term option at right tackle. Remember, the Chiefs drafted him in the 3rd round in 2020. He opted out as a COVID opt-out that year. Started at right tackle in 2021, got hurt midway through the year, but was playing pretty well at the time. Andrew Wylie took over and was the starter the rest of last year and this year, but Lucas Niang still has multiple years left on his rookie contract. I think if you had to ask me right now, he'll start at right tackle. Maybe Darian Kennard competes or they sign someone else to compete, but I think Niang could be that guy. Now, coming up in just a moment, are the Kansas City Chiefs completely done with Orlando Brown? It certainly appears that way. We'll get you caught up on the latest there. But first, do want to tell you guys about today's sponsor, and that is Fume. We all have negative habits, and the key is to getting back to a positive habit, and Fume is going to help you do that with their little product here. Our sponsor, Fume, is on a mission to accelerate humanity's breakup from the bad habits that consume far too many of us. Fume is a natural diffusive device that uses plants and behavioral science to help you trade out your negative habit for a positive one. I'll be honest, I didn't expect much out of Fume when I got it, but the minty sensation is really powerful and hits the back of the throat. Now, let me be clear on this as well. Fume is not a vape. It's a non-electronic device designed to transform your negative habits. The easiest way to stop a bad habit is to switch to a positive one, and Fume is designed perfectly to do just that. So head to tryfume.com/chatsports. Use code chatsports to save 10% off when you get the journey pack today. That's tryfum.com/chatsports. Code chatsports for 10% off. Check out their different flavors. Very easy device to hold. White cranberry, maple pepper. You got the crisp mint as well. Turn that negative habit into a positive one with Fume. Try fume.com/chatsports. Code chatsports. Link and code will be in the description and comments of today's video. Now, a report out there, and look, it's obvious to connect the dots, is that Orlando Brown's gone, guys. It's over. You give Jawaan Taylor $80 million with $60 million guaranteed and reportedly plan to play him at left tackle, well, that's it. I mean, Orlando Brown is not going to return. They are going to move on from him. His 2022 PFF grades and kind of overall stats here, again, he was solid. I thought he finished the year really well. He started slow again. He kind of did that both years in Kansas City, but finished strong. I thought he played well in the Super Bowl, but I think Brett Veach and the Chiefs kind of just got tired of the contract haggling, man. Like last offseason, it was a 6-month discussion. They franchise tagged him. They offered him what they felt like was a fair deal. He didn't budge. He skipped training camp, started slow. Again, finished strong and ultimately was a pro's pro. But, when they didn't franchise tag him again this year, you knew this was a possibility. You knew he could walk out that door. And clearly, when the Chiefs became comfortable with going after Jawaan Taylor, they became comfortable moving on from Orlando Brown, which – it's a bit unfortunate. They traded for him. This is a guy that I thought would be here for a decade when they made that move. But it's not a failure either. He was here for 2 years, helped get you to an AFC title game. You won a Super Bowl this year. I thought he blocked really well against Philadelphia. Sometimes things just aren't meant to last as long as we would like them to. Now, all eyes are on Jawaan Taylor. How does he protect Patrick Mahomes? Is Lucas Niang the answer at right tackle? I think he can be, but he's got to be fully healthy, and he's got to prove he can be that guy. I could see Kansas City adding a vet or a kind of a middle-round draft guy there as well. Keep an eye on that over the next few weeks and couple of months. What is your one-word reaction to the Chiefs moving on from Orlando Brown Jr.? I won't say shocking, but I am a bit surprised it's play out this way. I would say surprised. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, what your one-word reaction is to Orlando Brown and the Chiefs breaking up. Appreciate you guys for tuning in to today's video. NFL free agency is ongoing. It's just getting started, so hit that subscribe button. We'll await news for Juju Smith-Schuster. We'll see where McCole Hardman ends up. Lots of things still to break for this Kansas City Chiefs football team. Trust in Brett Veach. I think he's earned that over the last several years. I'm Harrison Graham signing off. More to come soon here on the Chiefs Report.